Hi, this is a reading for Capricorn. And Capricorns, I hope that you guys are doing good. And whenever you watch this reading, I hope that it enlightens you. So, this is the Vortex Voyage, and it delves into the frequency of the flow of our frequencies. And knowing the currency of our energetic freeway allows us to calibrate our alchemy. And all humans are in a state of constant alchemical process. It's just what's happening constantly within us. So I'm going to begin for you guys with the enchanted map. So show me clearly for Capricorn. What's Capricorn's message here with the map? Okay. So Capricorns, you guys got the sacred pool. Number 47. So the sacred pool is the world is a reflection of your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs. Embody the love you wish to see in the world. When you look into the mirror, do you like what you see? The sacred pool card asks that you focus on self-love and self-esteem. We are all works in progress, so a detached self-examination made with rigorous honesty is called for now. Reflect by the sacred pool and be at peace with yourself. Can you see how far you've come and how magical your life is? Do you notice the spark of the divine shining through your eyes? When you're conscious that you're the embodiment of spirit, it becomes easier to respect yourself and act in good conscience. Then you'll keep the greatest rewards. Then you'll reap the greatest rewards. Your unique service to the world is not only needed but celebrated. See the love within you and know that if you cast it upon the waters, it will return to you tenfold. Be at peace, for you are beautiful and loved. Act with surety and confidence, and success shall be yours, whatever your inquiry. All right, so I want to see for Capricorn, please. Messages here for Capricorns currently. So it says, be true to you. Be true to you. And now the chakras. I'm going to get insight into your chakra system. Chakras are they're aligned against our spine. I don't know what just happened. Anyway, so aligned our spine are these wheels of light. It's the wheels where our energy flows through. And it's likened to the ley lines on Earth, like the vortexes in Sedona. They have high octave energies there. So it's like that. And then as the energy travels through our bodies, they travel through the meridians. And I like to refer to it as the freeway of energy. So let me see what Capricorn's chakras are activated at this time. Show me for the Capricorn collective. Show me for Capricorn collective. So the first one you've got is balance. And this is your crown chakra, which is on your head, and balance. The crown chakra is our connection to the divine. Then you've got impatience, and this is the throat chakra. This is communication. It's a blue border. And then in your heart space with green is the heart chakra. There's some victim mentality. So that's in some ways you've been hurt and you feel as though you've been victimized. Then in the sacral chakra, which is the second chakra, it's right below your navel, is where all creation comes from. And this is passion. And then you've got two gray cards. And the gray is like the ethers that surround us at all times. And you've got rejection and release. So this is about you rejecting or releasing rejection, right? Or some of you, you're rejecting release in some way. But and in your speech and in the way that you converse with others, there's some sort of impatience, possibly stemming from your heart, from this pain that you feel. But at the crown, you're very wise and balanced here, and you're very capable. So those are your chakra systems for the time being. Now I'm going to get the most potent archetype for Capricorn at this time. Show me clearly. Capricorn Collective's archetype. Ooh, perfect. The King of Pentacles. This is perfect because this is the King of Earth. And Capricorn, you are Earth. So this fits extremely well. The King of Pentacles is highly astute, very intelligent, financially well off. And, for those Capricorns that aren't financially well off, this is still a very abundant energy. You know how to manage your money well, and there's just a lot of goodness and um, like people come to you for advice. You're very good at your job ethics and your knowing within the world. It's this very regal energy. Underlying that is the tower, and the tower is all about destruction, something coming to a end through the destruction of the universe because we didn't end it ourselves. So that's just underlying energy for you. The King of Pentacles can sometimes be rigid and stubborn as well. As with all the cards, there's positive qualities and negative qualities, right? Just like everything else in this world. So I want to see Capricorns, the currency of their energetic freeway. Show me clearly. Capricorn's energetic currency. The Ten of Cups. So your energy is very much benefiting from the relationships that you have with others where you feel love and like you just feel very accepted and there's a comfortability. The Ten of Cups is all about love and feeling a lot of love, and a lot of that was spoken in your map energy about self-love, and the Ten of Cups is also about that. So I feel like your energy benefits from when you surround yourself with love. The Chariot underlying that energy, and that's about forward movement. It's Cancerian energy, a water sign. What is a way that Capricorns can experience more balance in their life? The Two of Pentacles. This is so funny because this is all about balancing, because they're keeping things in the air. It's about like keeping all your responsibilities flowing, all the hats that you wear as all your identities, whether you're brother, father, son, worker, employee, boss, mother, daughter, sister, friend, boyfriend, girlfriend, you know what I mean? There's so many titles we all hold, and it gets to be trying sometimes. So the way that you can experience more equilibrium in your life is to make sure that you're creating the proper time balance to the things that you are doing so that you don't burn out and wear yourself thin. The King of Wands is underlying that. That's the King of Fire, and this is about entrepreneurship. It's father energy. It's very charming, mischievous kind of energy, but it's very much regal and, it's the kingly. So the zero-sum game is what human beings do, sometimes consciously, but sometimes not aware that they're doing it. And what it means is there's no growth because the value system stays the same because somebody has to lose for somebody to win. And I think that if you're not familiar with it, look it up on Google because it is really enlightening to learn about the zero-sum game. But what it does to us human beings isn't, the consequences are harsh and extreme. So that's why I put it in the readings. I wanted to draw attention to it. What is zero-sum game energy for Capricorn? So the Two of Cups and the Fool. So where you could have energy of the zero-sum game is in relationships that are really close to you. Two of Cups is about two people having an extremely close bond. And there's some relationship that's close to you where this interplay is happening with the zero-sum game. It could be a friend, it could be a lover, it could be a boss, you know what I mean? It would be different for all of you, but it's definitely somebody that you're close to and that you have a lot in common with, but there's this zero sum game happening. And then the Fool. This is about taking a leap of faith and going off into the unknown without any baggage and really releasing. So it has to do with a journey forward. It could have to do with an Aries or an Aquarius in your life, or just some form of a new journey that you're undertaking that is having this zero sum game somehow intertwined in it. Maybe it's a trip you're embarking upon, and I don't know, but the Sun card underlying that, this is Leo energy, and this is about illumination and clarity. Show me what is the outside influences that are affecting Capricorns, whether it's for good or bad. What are the outside influences they should be aware of? So the Empress. Okay, so this could be a motherly energy for you guys. It's a Libra or Taurus energy here. Venus rules the Empress, and it's the all four queens, and she exemplifies creation because she's in a constant state of being pregnant, right? So she's birthing creation. So there's some sort of, I don't know what it would be for you guys, but it's affecting your life. Now it could be beneficial, or it could be in a negative stance. It could be a mother that harps on you too much, or it could be a beautiful wife that you've got with a baby on the way. I mean, it could be a number of things. I could be here all day going down the list, but I think that the majority of you will understand what that means for you particularly. Now, what is something that Capricorn should think about? What is something Capricorn should ponder? Capricorn, you should think about your choices and where you're inviting emotional interaction. So choices with Seven of Cups and then Knight of Cups. Knight, yep. So this is about an emotional interaction. And then Seven of Cups is about options, choices, and where there's fantasy instead of truth. And it could represent muddled thinking. And the Knight of Cups is about like an invitation to an emotional experience. So really think about where you're extending your emotions, how you're making your choices, and what you are, when you're like tallying up how to make a decision, or when you're going through what parts of it, all the parts of a decision, really make sure that you're seeing it clearly, because like I said, there's muddled thinking here and some fantasy. Then the Queen of Wands underlying that, this is more fire energy. The Queen of Wands is very magnetic, alluring, charismatic, very fiery. Okay, so now Capricorn, I'm going to get you a message from this deck. This is about our thoughts, and show me a message for Capricorn. That's a ton. So I'm going to take the first one that hit the table. Capricorn, state control mastery. The fastest way to shift your mindset is not with your thoughts, but with physical change. This card invites you to use your body as a lever to shift your emotional world. Straighten up, expand, command your physiology, and your emotions will follow. And then turn down the volume. Diminish the power of negative thoughts by adjusting their volume. When a critical voice arises in your mind, turn its volume down like a dial. Make it sound like a cartoon character, or even replace it with silly music. Notice how the emotional intensity fades with the shifting soundscape. And then I'm just going to read one more. Power of dissonance. When emotions cloud your thinking, try stepping out of the moment, seeing yourself from the outside, and viewing the situation objectively. When used as a strategy and not as a form of avoidance, disassociation can help you regain clarity and calm from a distance. Yeah. And then what is a powerful sixth instinct for the Capricorns? Okay. Perfectionist. The gifts of an analytical mind and strong pattern recognition skills. Extensively high standards on themselves and others. There's that theme of you being harsh on yourself and thinking critically. So please refrain from that and lighten up on yourself. You're beautiful. I hope this reading helped. Take care.